Yamaha are known for making reliable motorbikes. Since recent times, they are dipping their toes into the adventure cycling world. The Y1W all-wheel drive concept model has to be one of the most innovative adventure-focused e-bikes I've ever seen. Featuring a center-mounted electric motor and a hub motor at the front for two-wheel drive, while coordinated electronic control of the two motors and twin batteries is said to enable long-distance rides. With wide tyres, 4 front headlights, integrated racks and aero bars, dropper post and an inverted fork. It all speaks to this bike's excellent off-road adventure performance potential. And in this video, I'm going to dive deep into this new bike concept and see what it means for the future of adventure cycling. But first, let's start off with a little history lesson. Pioneering the first e-bike back in 1993, they recently celebrated their 30th anniversary. Yamaha Motors started with an e-bike prototype back in the late 1970s. In addressing social challenges in Japan ranging from energy sector issues and environmental concerns to traffic congestion, a declining birth rate, and an aging population, Yamaha focused on the bicycle for its potential in enhancing personal mobility. Recognizing the limitations of traditional bicycles, such as the challenge of riding uphill, against the wind and with heavy luggage, Yamaha developed a prototype electric commuter vehicle. This innovation enhances the ease and convenience of cycling by using an electric motor that augments the rider's pedaling force, making it accessible and enjoyable for a broader range of users. Then in 1993, they produced the world's first e-bike. The original power assist system included a torque sensor to measure how hard the pedals were pushed, a speed sensor to track the bike's speed, a computerized controller connected to an electric motor to create additional power, a drive unit to send this power to the back wheel, and a battery to run the whole system. And when this model was released to the market, it marked the birth of the world's first e-bike. And around the same time in the early 90s, Yamaha teamed up to develop a motorcycle two-wheel drive system, where the front wheel was driven hydraulically by a high-speed pump above the gearbox. This two-wheel drive system made very limited production in 2004 with the 250 two-track dirt bikes. Improvements in traction and control, especially in challenging off-road conditions, is the main reason such systems are appealing. But costs were high on such a short run, and it wasn't a commercial success. Then in 2008, the Brace debuted, which was designed specifically for fun and high performance. This model boasts features like an 8-speed internal gear hub, a sturdy diamond frame, front suspension, Shimano V brakes on both ends, semi-slick tyres and a handlebar stem that can be adjusted for comfort. But today at the Japan Mobility Show, they released 2 new bike models that are super innovative and really interesting. First is the Y1W mountain bike, which is Yamaha's motor off-road DNA concept. This is a technical showcase of what is possible for e-mountain bike technologies. But the reason why you are here today is because of this, the Y1W all-wheel drive adventure e-bike. A hardtail gravel tourer drop bar mountain e-bike with a rear rack, semi-fat tyres, an aero bar at the front with 4 armrests, and not to mention other features. It truly looks like the ultimate do-it-all bike. But I want to talk about is the all-wheel drive technology. It's incredible to see what a dirt bike rider can do with a single driving wheel. And the fact that all-wheel drive concept has never caught on in the motorcycle world is astounding, when this is what off-road four-wheel driving is all about. When traction is limited, there's a huge benefit in sending some drive through the front wheel as well. Two-wheel drive bikes go faster and they offer better traction. A dual engine system with one mounted in the middle of the frame driving the rear wheel and a second hub motor on the front wheel. According to Yamaha, the engine's output is coordinated electronically, and twin 500 watt-hour batteries provide a more extended assistance range. That's the key to an all-wheel drive bike's functionality, in how power is distributed between the front and the rear wheels. All-wheel drive bikes excel in providing better traction, especially in challenging terrains like mud, sand, and snow. The front-wheel drive can pull the bike forward, while the rear wheel pushes, offering a more stable and controlled ride. Having that said, all-wheel drive systems add complexity and weight to a bike. The additional components required for powering and controlling both wheels mean these bikes can be heavier and require more maintenance than standard bikes. And from my research, this bike is said to be around 20 kilograms. and that's without any gear, so that's getting pretty heavy. However, every aspect of this bike is purpose-built for adventure. It has wide Pirelli Scorpion Enduro tyres to provide grip on various terrains, and the teaser images also show a KYB suspension system, which is an inverted fork design, 4 LED lights, 2 frame colorways, and multiple handlebar options, including the Rethel flat bar and Triathlon aero bars. There is still so much to discover about this bike. Future details such as the combined motor output, assistance range, and model's weights are yet to be announced. It also needs to be made clear when the bike will be launched, if ever, and how much it's going to cost. But Yamaha says it's a concept model that points to the many potential spheres of riding open to e-bikes. And hopefully one day we can see it come into production. It's a bike the adventure cycling world is missing.